A warm greeting. Today is Thursday, November 7th, 2024. This is meteorologist Ruben Garcia. In this video, I'll be giving an update on the forecast related to Hurricane Rafael, which is now over the waters of the Gulf of Mexico after directly impacting western Cuba as a Category 3 hurricane. It is now slowly moving westward toward the central Gulf of Mexico. Fortunately, conditions will not be very favorable for it to remain a hurricane over the coming days as it moves westward. It will encounter dry air and wind shear, which will cause it to weaken into a tropical storm. There is still uncertainty about whether it will turn northward towards Louisiana or move southward toward Tamaulipas or Veracruz. We can see these scenarios in the projections from specialized track models, with the majority showing a turn toward the south-southwest, eventually reaching southern Mexico. However, some models still track it northward, eventually reaching southeastern Louisiana. At least the good news is that, in terms of intensity, nearly all models weaken this system to a weak or moderate tropical storm when it reaches the central Gulf of Mexico. So either Louisiana or southern Mexico would likely only experience weak tropical storm conditions. Let's take a look at the official forecast from the National Hurricane Center. Overall, a westward trajectory as it continues to weaken. By Sunday morning, it should be downgraded to a tropical storm as it slowly moves south-southwest. Additionally, note the cone of uncertainty extending across the southern, central, and western Gulf of Mexico due to uncertainty in its future path. Let's review the latest projections from the global models. Here's the American model. Notice how it weakens Hurricane Rafael over the next few days, bringing it quite close to southeastern Louisiana by Saturday or Sunday, though in a weakened state by Tuesday night. Under this scenario, it wouldn't impact any state bordering the Gulf of Mexico. We also have the European model projection, which shows Rafael weakening in the coming days, especially over the weekend. But, unlike the American model, it has a path to the south-southwest, eventually reaching southern Veracruz, already as a weak tropical storm or tropical depression. This model projects that it could impact this region by Monday night. When we look at the ensemble members of the American model, most of them show a westward path, eventually moving north-northeast, passing near or over southeastern Louisiana but dissipating over land. In contrast, the European ensemble members show a much more westward and southwestward path, eventually reaching a part of Veracruz, also as a weakened system. However, we should monitor this closely, as some members with a more southern trajectory keep it somewhat stronger, so it's essential for southern Mexico to stay attentive to Hurricane Rafael's developments. For Gulf Coast states, depending on whether it takes a path towards Mexico or Louisiana, it could bring some heavy rain. In this case, the European model projects up to 200 millimeters of accumulated rain in parts of northern Veracruz and southern Tamaulipas over the next 7 days. However, if it keeps a path towards the southern United States, the American model projects 1 to 3 inches of rain along the Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama coast. In summary, Hurricane Rafael will continue its slow westward movement as it weakens, and after impacting Cuba as a major hurricane, it seems it will dissipate over Gulf waters. Its effects will likely be limited to some rain for southeastern Louisiana if it moves northward, or for southern Mexico if it heads southwestward. Here on Hurricane Info, I'll continue to monitor for any forecast changes, so I'll keep recording videos to keep you informed. To ensure you don't miss any videos, please check if you're subscribed to the channel. If not, subscribe and click the bell to receive notifications when I post new videos. Well, I'll sign off for now. I'll record the next video tomorrow, Friday. See you then.